It's the dead of night and you're wide awake, staring into the void of your ceiling. The silence is deafening, but your mind screams louder than ever, replaying every mistake, every failure, every moment you thought you'd never recover from. Maybe it was the job you lost, the one you poured your soul into, only to have it ripped away by some faceless corporate decision. Maybe it was the relationship that crumbled, leaving you with nothing but shattered trust and a hollow chest. Or maybe it was your health, betrayed by your own body, leaving you weak, angry, and scared. Whatever it was, it hit you like a freight train, and now you're lying there, buried under the wreckage, wondering if this is where it all ends. The air feels heavy, thick with despair, and every breath tastes like defeat. You look at yourself and see someone you don't even recognize. Someone broken, someone who's lost everything that mattered. This is rock bottom and it's uglier than you ever imagined. But here's the harsh truth. You're not special. Everyone falls. Everyone gets crushed by life at some point. The difference isn't in the fall, it's in what you do after. Right now you've got two paths. You can stay down there, wallowing in the muck of your misery, letting the world move on without you. Or you can claw your way out, piece by jagged piece, and turn this disaster into the start of something unstoppable. Because you're still here, aren't you? You're breathing. You're listening. That means there's fight left in you, even if it's buried deep under the rubble. And that fight, that's your ticket out. Imagine you're a phoenix. Yeah, that mythical bird from the stories, the one that gets torched to ashes, only to rise again, fiercer, stronger, more badass than ever. That's not some fairy tale fluff. That's you, right now, if you choose it. Your life might be a pile of smoldering ruins, but those ashes aren't your grave. They're your launch pad. The fire didn't destroy you, it's forging you. Every tear, every scream, every sleepless night is fuel for what's coming. But don't kid yourself. This isn't about waiting for a miracle. No one's swooping in to save you. This is on you. You've got to decide to rise, and you've got to mean it with every fiber of your being. Let's get real for a second. You've been down before, haven't you? Maybe not this low, maybe not this hard, but you've tasted failure. And you got back up then, even if it was messy, even if it hurt like hell. So why is this time any different? Stop acting like it's over. Stop telling yourself you're too weak, too old, too broken to fight back. That's a coward's excuse, and you're no coward. You're still here, which means you've got guts, even if you can't feel them right now. So wipe the tears, square your shoulders, and face this thing head on. The phoenix doesn't cry over its burned wings. It builds new ones. You've got to do the same. Now let's talk about that moment, the one where you decide enough is enough. It's not glamorous. It's not a movie scene with swelling music and a heroic pose. It's gritty, raw, and ugly. It's you sitting in the dark, sick of your own whining, realizing that no one's going to drag you out of this pit but you. That's where it starts. That's where Sarah started. She was a hotshot entrepreneur, built a business from nothing, watched it soar, then watched it crash when the market tanked. Lost her savings, her house, her pride. For months, she hid from the world, drowning in cheap wine and self-pity. But one morning she woke up, looked at the empty bottles and said, "No more." She didn't have a plan, didn't have hope, just a stubborn refusal to stay down. That was her spark. She started reaching out, rebuilding, failing again, and getting back up. Today she's running a company twice the size of her old one. That's what a decision looks like. That's what you need to do. You've got your own Sarah moment waiting. Maybe it's right now hearing this, feeling that flicker of defiance in your gut. Maybe it's tomorrow when you catch your reflection and decide you're done hating what you see. Whenever it hits, grab it. Hold on to it like it's the last rope out of a burning building. Because that decision, it's everything. It's the line between who you were and who you're going to be. And don't you dare think it's easy. Deciding to rise is the first punch in a long, brutal fight. You'll bleed, you'll doubt, you'll want to quit 1,000 times. But you won't, because once you commit, there's no going back. You're in it and you're going to win. So, you've decided. Good. Now the real work kicks in. the journey of clawing your way back to life. This isn't a straight road with clear signs and a cheering crowd. It's a jagged, uphill slog through mud and thorns. And you're going to hate it some days. Start by looking at the mess you're in, not to wallow, not to cry about it, but to figure out what's left and what's worth saving. What broke you? Was it laziness, bad choices, other people's garbage? Own it. No excuses, no blame games, just cold, hard truth. You can't fix what you don't face. Take Jake, for example. Guy was a rising star in tech, coding apps that made waves. Then a competitor stole his idea, his team bailed, and his startup tanked. He could have pointed fingers, and he did for a while. But eventually he sat down with a notebook and dissected it all. What he did wrong, what he missed, what he could have controlled. That honesty sucked, but it gave him a map. He saw he'd been too trusting, too rushed, too soft. So he hardened up, learned the game, and started over. 2 years later, he's got a new app killing it on the charts. That's what facing the wreckage does. It shows you where to build. Now set some damn goals, not vague wishes like, I want to be happy. That's useless. Concrete stuff. Want a job? Aim for one in 6 months. Want your health back? Target running a mile without gasping. Want your confidence? Plan to speak up in every meeting. Write them down. Stare at them. Own them. Then break them into steps so small you'd feel stupid not doing them. Apply to one job today. Walk 10 minutes tomorrow. Say one bold thing this week. Small wins stack up and they'll keep you moving when you feel like quitting. And you will feel like quitting. Don't kid yourself. This journey's a beast. You'll have days where the alarm goes off and all you want is to pull the covers over your head and forget the world. Those are the days that matter most. Get up anyway. Do one thing, just one, to prove you're still in the fight. Because every time you push through, you're building something tougher inside you. The phoenix doesn't rise because it's painless. It rises because it endures the burn. Let's talk setbacks because they're coming. You'll apply for that job and get ghosted. You'll try to fix a relationship and get slammed with rejection. You'll miss a workout, a deadline, a promise to yourself. It's not if, it's when. And when it happens, don't collapse into a puddle of, I knew I'd fail. Stand up, dust off, and figure out what went wrong. Maybe you aimed too high too fast. Maybe you didn't prep enough. Learn it, fix it, keep going. Setbacks aren't the end. They're the forge. Everyone makes you sharper if you let it. Keep your eyes on why you're doing this. Maybe it's for your kids so they see a parent who doesn't quit. Maybe it's for you to prove you're not the loser you've been calling yourself. Whatever it is, tattoo it on your brain. When the doubts creep in, and they will, that why is your anchor. It's what pulls you through the days when your legs shake and your heart's screaming to give up. You're not just rebuilding a life, you're rewriting your story, and it's going to be a hell of a tale. As you grind through this, something wild happens. You change, not just your circumstances, but you. The person who fell apart isn't the one standing here now. You're tougher, smarter, deeper. Psychologists call it post-traumatic growth, but let's call it what it is. You becoming a force. You've been through the fire, and instead of breaking, you're bending into something new, something fierce. Think about Maria. She was a nurse, burned out from years of long shifts and no thanks. Then a car accident took her leg and her career with it. She spiraled, depression, pills, the works. But one day she started painting just to kill time. Turned out she was good, really good. Now she's got a gallery show and a side gig teaching art to kids with disabilities. The accident didn't just take from her, it gave her a new path, one she'd never have found without the crash. That's transformation, taking the worst and turning it into gold. You're doing that too, even if you don't see it yet. Every step, every fight, every lesson is carving you into someone who can't be stopped. You're not just getting back to where you were, you're blowing past it. That job you lost, you'll find a better one or make your own. That relationship, you'll build stronger ones, starting with the one you've got with yourself. That health scare, it's teaching you to value every damn day. This isn't survival, this is evolution. But here's the catch. You've got to let go of the old crap holding you down. The grudges against people who screwed you over? Drop them. The guilt over mistakes you can't undo? Bury it. The regret over chances you didn't take? Burn it. Carrying that junk is like trying to fly with weights on your wings. Forgive yourself first. Yeah, you messed up, but you're here now, fighting. Forgive others too, not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve to be free. Surround yourself with the right crew while you're at it. Ditch the doubters, the complainers, the ones who drag you back to who you used to be. Find people who push you, who see your fire and fan it. You're the average of the 5 you hang with most. Make them warriors, not whiners. And take care of yourself. Move your body, eat real food, rest like it's your job. Your mind and soul need fuel too, so feed them with books, music, nature, whatever lights you up. This isn't optional, it's the bedrock of your rise. The deeper you go, the clearer it gets. You're not just climbing out of a hole, you're scaling a mountain. And the view from up here, it's yours to claim. You're starting to see challenges as chances, pain as power. That's the shift. That's the phoenix spreading its wings, ready to take on the sky. Now you're almost there. Time to own it. This new you forged in the chaos isn't some fragile thing. You're a damn titan, and it's time to act like it. Look back at the wreckage you crawled out of. Remember the nights you thought you'd never make it, the mornings you forced yourself to stand. You did that. Not luck, not fate, you. That's power you didn't know you had, and now it's yours to wield. Don't shrink back into the shadows. Step into the light and claim your space. That means living big, bold, real. Stop apologizing for who you are. Stop hiding your scars. They're your medals, proof you survived. If you want something, a career, a love, a dream, go after it like it's already yours. No half measures, no playing small. You've earned the right to chase what sets your soul on fire. Take Leo. He was a factory worker, laid off when the plant closed. 50 years old, no degree, no prospects. Most would have given up, but Leo didn't. He taught himself coding, hours on free YouTube tutorials, late nights debugging till his eyes burn. 2 years later, he's a software developer pulling 6 figures. Age didn't stop him. Circumstance didn't stop him. He stopped waiting for permission and started building his life. That's your blueprint. Take a page from history. People who've risen always start messy. Look at Edison. Guy failed 1,000 times before the light bulb worked. 1,000. Imagine the nights he wanted to chuck it all, but he didn't. Why? Because he knew each flop was a step, not a stop. You're in that league now. Every rejection, every stumble, it's not failure, it's data. Use it. Tinker with it. Turn it into light. Now let's build this comeback brick by brick. You've decided to rise. Great, but that's just the match. The fire's what matters. Start with the basics. Get out of bed. Not when I feel like it. Now. Make it non-negotiable. Shower. Eat something that's not junk. Move your body even if it's just pacing the room. Sounds small, but it's momentum. You're not a statue. You're a machine, and machines need to run to work. Next, map your fight. Grab a pen, a napkin, whatever. Write down what you want. Not fluffy stuff, specifics. I want $50,000 a year by next June. I want to bench press my weight in 3 months. I want to call my mom every week and mean it. Then list what's in your way. Time, money, fear. Name it, stare it down, plan around it. If you don't know where you're going, you'll end up nowhere, spinning in circles. Action's your oxygen now. Pick one thing, one tiny, stupidly easy thing, and do it today. Send that email, walk that block, read that page. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, matters that it's done. Tomorrow do 2, then 3. Stack those wins like firewood because you're about to burn bright. And when you slip, because you will, don't waste energy on guilt. Analyze it like a scientist. What tripped you? Fix it, move on. No drama, just results. Let's talk, people, because they'll make or break you. You know that friend who's always poor me, sucking the air out of every room? Cut them loose. Harsh? Yeah, but this is your life, not a pity party. Find the doers, the builders, the ones who've got scars and stories. They don't have to be perfect, just real. Maybe it's a coworker who's been through hell and still smiles. Maybe it's an online group of hustlers chasing the same grind. They're your tribe now. Lean on them, learn from them, rise with them, and don't sleep on the small stuff. Music that pumps you up, blast it. A view that calms you, chase it. A meal that feels like a reward, cook it. These aren't luxuries, they're ammo. Your mind's a battlefield, and you need every weapon you can get. Doubt's going to creep in, whispering you're not enough. Shut it up with proof. Every step, every win, every time you choose to keep going. Zoom out for a second. This isn't just about you, it's bigger. Somewhere, someone's watching, a kid, a friend, a stranger online. They're stuck where you were, thinking it's hopeless. Your rise isn't just yours, it's theirs too. Show them what's possible. Not with words, with action. Be the proof that broken wings heal stronger. That's your legacy taking shape, right here, in the dirt and sweat of this fight. Keep going, because the transformation's already started. You feel it, don't you? That shift in your bones, that edge in your voice. You're not the same person who fell. You're shedding skin, growing claws, building wings. Every battle's leaving marks, but they're not wounds, they're armor. You're tougher now, not because life got easier, but because you got harder. That's the phoenix in you, stretching out, ready to fly. Look at the evidence. You're doing things you swore you couldn't. Maybe it's getting through a day without crumbling. Maybe it's asking for help when you'd rather hide. Maybe it's dreaming again, even if it's shaky. That's not luck. That's you remaking yourself. And it's not done. The higher you climb, the more you'll see what you're capable of. You're not just surviving this, you're mastering it. But mastery's a choice. You could coast here, pat yourself on the back, call it good. Don't. That's the old you talking, the one who settled. The new you doesn't stop at okay. You aim for unbreakable. Keep the heat on. Set bigger goals. Take bigger swings. Fail again, sure, but fail forward. Each crash teaches you how to land better next time. That's how you turn ashes into a throne. And when you're standing there on top of this mountain you've built, own it. No apologies. No shrinking. You're not some shadow of who you were. You're the full damn blaze. Live like it. Chase what scares you, love what lifts you, build what lasts. This isn't a second chance, it's a new life, and it's yours to shape. The phoenix doesn't whisper, it roars. So roar, because this is it. Your story, your power, your rise. Life tried to bury you, but it didn't know you were a seed. Now you're growing, breaking through, reaching for the sun. Every fall was a setup for this. Every scar is a stripe you've earned. You're not done rising, you never will be. The fire's yours now, and it's eternal. So burn bright, climb high, and let the world see what happens when a phoenix decides to fly.